come back to the last topic of this lesson. So polyhalogen compounds, that is main uses of polyhalogen compounds, very interesting, and so many 1 marks are there. Dichloromethane, CH2, Cl2, it's a colorless, sweet smelling liquid, volatile. It is a paint remover and metal cleaning and finishing the solvent, propellant in aerosols and refrigerants and dewashing, waxing agents, and harmful effects on a human central nervous system. So direct contact with the eye, even it can burn the corona. So what a chloroform, it is a chloro-CHCl3. We know this is a anesthetic, but it is very poisonous one to forming the passion, COCl2. So what it is a very poisonous one. So nowadays we are not using that anesthetic. Trichloromethane only to kill the germs and birds or any for dissections we can use this chloroform. And also it is a colorless oily liquid, poisonous compound. Vapor can inhale the cause unconsciousness and is anesthetic. So chloroform is a slowly oxidized into poisonous compound of passion, COCl2, that is called carbonyl chloride in presence of air. So chloroform with oxygen in our lungs, we have it. If we inhale it, immediately lungs contains oxygen, it forms a carbonyl chloride, comes to the immediate death. So it is unfit for anesthetics. So for industrial use solvent, preparation of chloropicrin. So very important 1 mark. What is chloropicrin? Chloropicrin formula is CCl3NO2. Trichloronitromethyl. This trichloronitromethyl is nothing but chloropicrin. Common name is called as a soil sterilizing agent. We can sterilize the soil. That's why it is called as a soil sterilizing agent. So medicines, production of freons in refrigerant. Freon is used in a refrigerant in R22. In NEET exam, the definite one question is there. R22. Why it is called as R22? Refrigerant 22. These are the US number. They are giving a very good highest number of refrigerants. Code number you just learn is C-1, H+1, F. C-1 means carbon -1, hydrogen +1, and a fluorine, number of fluorines. For example will be given CHClF2. Prepare from the chloroform. So what C? Put C here, -1. So how many carbon? Only 1. So 1 - 1. So H+1. So here H, how many H? Only 1 H. 1 + 1. Fluorine. How many fluorine? 2. Just number 2. So 1 - 1, 0. 1 + 1, 2. 2 fluorine. So 2, 2. That is called RF2. R22 freons. Then R12 freon. What is R12 freon? CF2Cl2. C-1, H+1, F. C, number of carbon, only 1. 1 - 1. 0. Then no hydrogen at all. So 0 + 1, 1. And fluorine is 2. Only 2. So what? 1,2 freon. So not counting the chlorine. So this is called R12. Next example, it is a NEET example. JEE and the NEET, they are used to ask this only for those students who have given this Westron and Westrol. These are nothing but solvent for oil and fat. That is Westron and Westrol. They used to ask. Remember, CH single bond CH. Here C double bond C for Westron. So in Westron, or CH3 means instead of 2 hydrogen Cl, 2Cl. Instead of 2 hydrogen here, 2Cl. Substituted. So what is called 1, 1, 2, 2. So 1, 2 like that you will take 1, 2. So 1, 2 means 1, 1, 2 means 2, 2. So 1, 1, 2, 2 tetrachloroethane. Only single bond. So ethane. Next it is a dry cleaning agent using here Westrol CH. Out of here CH3. In this CH3, 2 hydrogen this side, 2 hydrogen this side, we are substituted. Here only CH2 double bond CH2. So here 2 hydrogen, but here only 1 H. So it is called as a trichloroethylene. It is called trichloroethylene is called Westrol. Iodoform test. It is insoluble in water, but dissolves in organic solvents like ethyl alcohol and ether. It is antiseptic action due to the liberating of free iodine. It is a liberation of free iodine. It's an MCQ question now. So carbon tetrachloride, it's a colorless oily liquid. You know that it is used in a fire extinguisher. So insoluble in water, so soluble in organic solvents of ether and alcohol. It's a fire extinguisher. Name, what is the name of carbon tetrachloride? They will ask you. It is called pyrene. In the name of pyrene only they are using in the fire extinguisher. It is also used in a dry cleaning the silk sarees and all. So freons. Already I mentioned a freon, CF2Cl2. It is a 1,2 freon because Cl2F2, you just apply the code number C minus 1. That is 1 minus 1 is called 0. Then H plus 1, no H at all. So what H plus 0 plus 1, 1. Next 2. So that thing is 1,2 freon. It can be prepared by, I mean, CF2Cl2, difluoromethane. It is called a difluoromethane. According to the alphabetical order, C should come and then F. So difluoromethane. When in physics they used to say difluorocarbon, like that they will say. But we should say in chemistry, difluoro, one carbon means methane. It is prepared by the, Schwarz reaction. In Schwarz reaction, it is that is CCl4. CCl4 with the SbF5. So in this Sb interchanging the halogen. So CCl2F2 freon is prepared. So in carbon tetrachloride with the hydrofluoric acid, in presence of carbon and ferric chloride catalyst, we can prepare a hydrochloric acid and C2F2. That is freon 1,2 can be prepared. This is a preparation of freon 1,2 in two different manners. Uses refrigerant. These are the refrigerant number 1, 2, 2, 2 or refrigerant number. It is given by user. So what air condition and shaving creams and air sprays, insecticides can be used beyond. DDT, dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane, dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane, dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane is a DDT. It is also insecticide. So just to see, in USA they banned it in 1973 itself. Because it is a non-biodegradable, but still now we are using CCl3 CH double bond O chloron. It is called as a chloron. CCl3 CHO is called as a chloron. 1 mole of chloral to be taken, and with the 2 moles of chlorobenzene C6H5Cl C6H5Cl. So except this carbon, everywhere hydrogen is there. So we can take one hydrogen this side. Here I have taken out this one hydrogen outside, and here CH double bond O, the H2O is released. O is linked with the double bond. So one of the double bond will link with this one chlorobenzene. Another one bond will be linked with this another chlorobenzene in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. So as it is, you write the compound CCl3, here actually C should come, CCl3, and you write CCl3 like this also, CCl3, sorry for this mistake, CCl3 you write as it is, and CH, and this each double bond is linked here, it is a DDT, diphenyl, trichloroethane, 2 carbon is there, so it is called ethane. This line should not come. CCl3, trichloro. Please ignore this. This should not come. C, single bond, C only should come. Diphenyl, trichloro, 2 carbon is called ethane. So it is a pure solvent. Name of the compound is diphenyl trichloroethane. So it's a powerful insecticide for killing mosquitoes especially. So distinguish between haloalkanes and haloarenes in a few tests. One is silver nitrate test. So halide is warmed with the aqueous or alcoholic KOH or acidified with the dilute HNO3, AgNO3, we will get a, precipitate will be getting. So in precipitator, we will getting different colors, halogens. Chlorine means white color, and bromine means pale yellow color, and iodine means deep yellow color. We will put a precipitate. Precipitate that does not occur, that indicates with the vinyl halide. Precipitate occurs that indicates alkyl groups are present, benzyl groups are present, allyl groups are present with the halogens, but not aryl and vinyl groups are present. Legion's test. In this, white precipitate in presence of chloride soluble in ammonium hydroxide, and yellow precipitate I told you, that is ammonium hydroxide solubility, is a bromide, and dark yellow precipitate for iodine. So white precipitate for chlorine, yellow precipitate for bromine, dark yellow precipitate for iodine. Thanks for watching for this lesson, students.